Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. He'll bring it out. And the ball is loose on the return. A rather inauspicious start, but a golden opportunity after the turnover. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This field position better than you could ever hope for. First and goal from the 8. What a disastrous way to start the game with a fumble on the kickoff return, and now this offense a chance to strike quickly. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Good right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Wake Forest offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going over the top. Wide open, he makes the catch. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And that's exactly why you do play action. You freeze linebackers, you freeze safeties, you open up spots on the field and take big shots. The offense capitalizes and gets the big touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Here comes the option. He'll do it himself. He'll toss it. He has the first and still on his feet. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
By himself, he makes the grab. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll leave it with him.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
The Nittany Lions have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. To the air, it's Finley. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Isaac. And they do a really good job, not as easy as it looks, to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. We've had some early scores. They got the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. The play-action fake. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
What a throw on first down, the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
And the Demon Deacons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. Guys, let's step back for a moment and talk a little Wake Forest. Recruiting starting to pick up a little bit for them, Jesse. I'm sure you saw they got a 3-star quarterback last week. And for a program like this, that can be a great building. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. This Mike backer showing some versatility. Think he always just has to stay home and play the run? He's bringing the pass rush that time.
No, this ain't old school football anymore, Reese. These guys got to be so athletic, and you see them blitz and run games and all the different things they can do. Aside from making the calls and being the communicator on defense, these guys are as versatile as it gets.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. Motion from the wideout. Rides to back and leaves it. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback may change this route. Now the play fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it on the sideline. Off to the races. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
And that shows you the importance of the run game and balance on offense. They run the football. Next play, they come back. Safeties, linebackers, bite on the run, opens up the big pass down the field. He catches it, and he glides into the end zone for 6.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll bring it out. It's Penn. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They're quickly in a 10-point hole, trailing 17-7 and needing to put together a drive. Back to throw, it's straight. Fires to the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Sexton.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Wants to throw on third down. A little release to the back. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. The Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Might be changing the route. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? To the air on second down. He's looking deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. The Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. And the Demon Deacons in a good spot here with second and short. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Demon Deacons will snap it on first and 10. Dropping back, it's Drake. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. And the Demon Deacons have their offense in high gear. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give on the option. And he's going to wind up losing a couple of yards as time expires here in the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Demon Deacons will punt this one away. And they got him for a safety.
Well, the defense can smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Got room to work. Makes one man miss. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's complete to the left. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Looking to throw it straight. Got his man in the middle. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be...
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Defense trying to take it back. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Demon Deacons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Gets the back moving. Back to pass, it's straight. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Wake!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside. And David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Running back searching for a hole. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Off play action. He'll off one deep down the left side. A full dive to haul that one in.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Looking downfield, it's Finley. Fires into the end zone. He's got an open man.
When a quarterback gets outside the pocket, it's really hard to defend. Do I stay in my zone? Do I stay back? Or do I come up and go get him? Puts me in a difficult spot.
He wants to change this route. Second down, he'll throw it. Here comes the heat. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to keep it in the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. He got it. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Nittany Lions line it up with a first and goal. Dropping back, it's Finley. Moving out of the pocket. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Penn State. A great catch and run for 6.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Coming out with it, it's Penn. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
IndyCar tempo as they head for the line for this third down play. Clock running. Looking to throw for it. He's going to let it go. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Taking it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Had to throw it before he wanted. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB. Finally getting some pressure. Finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
This time it's complete. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. To the air, it's Finley. Swings it out to the flat. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Penn. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half. Because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen.
Turning it on! He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. The quick out. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. The Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's straight. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He leaves it with his back. Got the first down. Looking for more. He's loose down the left side. The 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Penn State.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Give to the running back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Blasted as he lets it go. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, on paper, we wondered what this matchup might look like. And through 2 quarters of ball in the Dukes-Mayo kickoff game, it's been an ideal way to tee up the new season. And it's clear, the aerial attack attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the second half in the Duke's Mayo Bowl.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Demon Deacons will boot it away to start the second half. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He's got great speed. They bring him down, but not before. Really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They'll open this third quarter with a run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Finley. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? The RPO fired complete to the left. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42. The Nittany Lions want to move quickly.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually
There he goes! They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Nittany Lions are on the move. Might be calling a hot route. They'll send the back in motion. They'll throw it from the red zone. Quarterback moving. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. He got it, and that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Rides the back on the option to give. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. It'll be 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's straight. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Demon Deacons will call on their punt team. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Gonna take a shot. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Off-play action on first down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. And they're not on the same page there.
I love the attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now. Throw it. Don't even wait. There's zero hesitation. Force the defense on the very first play of the drive to have to step up. And the defense did exactly that. If you're on offense here, I don't know. I'd just throw it again.
Looking down the middle. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the pass interference in the end zone will give them a free 15. Remember the difference in this rule and the pros. Ball is not placed at the 1-yard line in this situation. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to throw, it's Finley. Under fire. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the errant pass, and...
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Quick strike through the air for the score.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Handoff from the gun. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Sexton. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. They'll move the tight end. They'll run it from the gun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Drake. Pressure coming. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down. And the Demon Deacons send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. A lot of field front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run it. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. Intercepted, number 19. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. Tosses it incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Sexton. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Makes the grab. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11. 2nd down coming up. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Gives it on the option. Finds his way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Looking for a man. It's Finley. Zings it complete to the right. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a 1st down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where you can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Motion from the back. Quarterback keeper. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Oh, he's got a chance. Breaks into the open. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Penn State!
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he capped that one off with some flair and some juice, a 72-yard touchdown run.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. Wants to throw. It's Hodges. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Clay.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Leaves it with the back. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. And the Demon Deacons will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense. They get a sack at the 47. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, they're after him. Offense scoops it up and still going. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Demon Deacons will punt it away on 4th down. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that.
Oh, he's got some space. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Nittany Lions just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Gets it past the marker. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. They really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here's the pressure. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. The Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Flips it out in the flat. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical vertical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
To the air, it's Hodges. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's a heat. He's got the back in the middle. Turning it on. I wonder a lot of times why teams don't run this route more often. It's an impossible matchup for the defense.
Yeah, linebacker on running back. I'm going to lose that matchup a lot, but a nice job by the running back selling to the flats just enough to get that inside space to open up, make the catch, and start getting down the field.
And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's inside the 10. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Into the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Finds his big tight end. Tackle is made, but how about the toughness with this junior just standing in the fire and delivering the ball? One more play to pad the stats. Back to pass, it's Hodges. Lets him fly. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm